they're not doing good. First one, what is this? Can you even tell what this is? Well, hello everyone, welcome to another planty video. It is me, Desiree, and I have some plants here that I am sick of. I'm sick of these plants. I see them and I'm like, why can't you just die already? That's so mean. But you know, sometimes there's just plants that no matter what you do, they don't want to live. They don't want to live, and then you start taking it personally and you're like, fine, you don't want to live? I'm just going to leave you there and let you die then. I can't be the only one that does that. Anyway, I have a handful of plants here I'm going to show you that I'm sick of. I'm sick of trying with these plants. I'm sick of looking at them and just being disappointed every time that they're just not living, and no matter what I do, they hate me, and I'm taking it personally at this point. So the reason I wanted to do this video is because I sometimes get very discouraged when I see plants like this that aren't doing well and that I own, and I get discouraged. I take it personally. I feel like, why can't I even just take care of a plant? And then I start thinking of all the things that are wrong in my life. But it's not that deep, right? It's just a plant. You spend 10 bucks on it. Maybe you spent $80 on it. Maybe you spent 40 and you bought 3 of them. Who knows? You spend some money on it, so you want them to live because there's a $20 bill right there sitting in that pot or whatever. But sometimes plants just aren't gonna live no matter what you do, and you just gotta kind of be okay with it, you know? Look at all the other plants you might have that are doing great and try not to just dwell on the ones that are doing bad, because it's gonna happen. You're gonna lose a plant here and there, and it's just the way it is. Sometimes it's just the way that the plant is. Maybe you bought a sick plant without even knowing it. Maybe you repotted it too many times and you didn't know you weren't supposed to. Bad lighting, wrong pot, wrong soil, wrong water routine. There's a lot of reasons your plant could be struggling, but it's not because of you, you know. You're just trying what you think is best, and if you did something wrong, buy it again if you want to and try it again. You know, it's just a plant. It's not that serious. I would feel bad though if someone gave me a plant and it didn't live. I would feel really bad. So the ones that are gifts, I try really, really hard with, but these were ones that were not gifts. I bought these on my own money, with my own money, and they're not doing good. First one, what is this? Can you even tell what this is? Oh boy, this is a pink syngonium. This, there's something about the pink syngonium that makes it a lot more difficult than all the other ones. I have had a couple of pink syngonium at this point. They've all ended up like this no matter what. I'll water it, give it light, and then it'll still just be like flopped over and limp all the time. And then eventually I just gave up. I was like, whatever then, just die. And that's what kind of happened. This plant, you know, it's no longer with us. And I did buy another one because I think it's so beautiful, but I bought a big one. I bought a big one in, my back's itching. I bought a big one it's in a hanging basket, but it's not a hanging plant. It's a really tall plant. I bought it at Lowe's from Costa Farms. It was 20 bucks. It's a big one. That one I left outside because it got like spider mites or something, and I was like, whatever then. I left it outside and it thrived. So I kept it outside in the porch, but it got direct sun almost all day long, and all the leaves opened up huge and flat. I don't know what the heck happened, but it had direct sun all summer and it just thrived away. So that one's doing great. This one, obviously not so much. Goodbye. I just saw another plant here that I'm sick of. I'm gonna show it to you real quick. I'm sick of this plant. I am sick of trying with the bear paw succulent. So they're very, very cute. They have little paw-shaped leaves. It's really cute. This was a variegated version. I've had this one before. I've also had 2 of the regular ones. I'm sick of it. They're so cute and they look beautiful when you get them, and in a matter of weeks or a month, all the little legs will fall off and it'll just be a dead little pile of soil. I'm never buying another one of those again. I'm sick of it. I'm gonna save the best for last because, okay, this is one of the worst plants I've ever bought. Ever. I should have done like a worst plants of the year video last year for 2022 and I didn't. The silver dragon alocasia. This is one of the worst plants I've ever bought. I have a bunch of alocasias. I feel like I'm pretty good with them. They need a lot of light. Don't let them get all super dry before you water them. Check them for spider mites every single time you water them as well, and they'll do okay for you. But this one never did good for me ever. This is my third one. I bought 2 of them when I first started finding them, and then I bought another one for someone as a gift. That one quickly died, and I just don't get it. I don't get this one. I gave it the same lighting, the same kind of treatment. Maybe it needed humidity because I don't supplement humidity for any of them. Maybe that's what this one needed, but I will never buy this one again. It's an awful plant, never did good for me, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of looking at it. This is one that I kind of left there like, fine then, live your own life. Why am I taking it personal? Anyway, next one, another Hoya, or my first Hoya. This is a Hoya lacunosa. This was a big hanging basket. I bought this, where did I buy this? At Lowe's, I think? A big hanging basket. This is all that's left. 2 little strands. And this plant sucks. It sucks. It just dies and dies and dies. It wants nothing to do with me. I have no idea how to take care of it. And for the most part, Hoyas I think are pretty easy. They kind of just sit there. They're kind of like a succulent. They just sit there and live life, and you water it when it's dry. And some of them just, they suck. You know, I don't care about it. I don't want to take care of it anymore. I saw another one of these at the store not too long ago, and I wanted it so bad. But then I remembered my 2 sad strands I have at home and was like, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, but I'm sick of these. Letting them go. The other Hoya I have here that I'm sick of looking at is the 𝐒𝐈𝐂𝐊. This one looks okay. I know from there it looks good, and when I'm like, hold on, am I really sick of it? Is it okay? I was gonna throw this away, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, it still has some life left. Maybe it just needs some water, some TLC, maybe some more light. But this one looks kind of cool because it looks like string beans or something. I was gonna throw this out just now, but I think I've changed my mind. But I was sick of this plant because this also used to be a big hanging basket. It slowly died and died and died. It's just this one little strand now, but it's still kind of cute. Talked myself into it. I'm keeping it. Never mind. I'm not sick of you. Don't go dying on me now though, because you heard me talk trash. Don't go die. Okay, the last one I have to share that I'm sick. I am sick of this plant. This was on my wish list. I wanted it so badly. I found it at a local nursery. I had a 20% off coupon. I was like, that's what I'm gonna buy. I showed it in a video, I think, as a haul, and it's this. This is what is left of my Hoya carnosa compacta, the variegated version. This is all that's left, one tiny little tendril, and it's all yellow. Like, it's not doing well. I don't know. Maybe I could just take that one leaf off and like try to salvage this other piece. Look what I'm doing. I'm talking myself into keeping this, and I was just like, I'm gonna throw that trash in the trash. But this leaf is like crusted and yellow. Do the other leaves look okay? Look what I'm doing. I was just saying to myself before the video, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the video because no one really shows when their plants are struggling that much, or at least people I watch. And I want to see that. I want to see that people don't have perfect plant collections, that their plant room isn't perfectly lit with all these very expensive grow lights in these very expensive plants on their IKEA shelves. Like, everyone has the same setup, right? And I kind of want to show that not everyone has that kind of plant collection. Some people just have plants they buy at the grocery store all the time, like I do. And sometimes the plants struggle and they die and you hate them. And I want to show that in these videos, you know. And when you have a plant like this that I'm just sick of, right? I was just going to throw this away. Same with the syngonium, same with any of these plants. And not everybody wants to save every little stick of a plant. If you do, and that brings you joy and you enjoy doing that, that's awesome. Do it, live your life. Not everybody wants to do that, you know, and it's okay to see a plant and go like, it's so ugly, there's nothing left of it, I don't want to keep this little tiny chunk, I'm gonna throw it away. That's okay too, you know. Some people just want their plants to look great, and if they don't look great, they're gonna throw them away. And that's fine. That's what I'm gonna do, and I just wanna let you know that that's okay if you do that. You don't have to save all your dying plants. If you don't like the way it looks, throw it away. It's fine, it's just a plant. It's not a person, a kid, an animal. It's a plant. It's not that deep. So that is that. Am I gonna get rid of this? I'm kind of like second guessing it now. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna give this one more chance, okay? I'm gonna give it one more watering. If it stays ugly and it doesn't unwrinkle, because right now it's really wrinkled, like it needs some water. If it's, okay. I'm gonna give this one more watering. If another leaf turns yellow, I'm gonna throw it away because it's obviously just declining. This was a hanging basket. Look what's left of it. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm throwing out the syngonium, the alocasia, the Hoya lacunosa. I think I'm gonna hang on to this one again just for a little bit, just to see if it'll continue. But I'm kind of sick of it. You know, I'm kind of sick of looking at it. I don't know. And then the Hoya, I think I'll kind of hang on to for one more watering and see what happens. But that is it. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Oh, am I sick of that one? Not yet. It's okay. It'll come back. It'll come back. Okay, never mind. So that is it. Those are some plants I'm sick of. A few I'm throwing away. A couple I kind of changed my mind about in the moment, but that's okay. That's what I can choose to do as well. But anyway, let me know some plants you're throwing away that you're sick of. Do you try to keep all your little plants and try to keep them alive? Or do you just see them, they're dying and they're declining and you throw them out? Let me know what kind of plant bearer you are. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.